Admiral Rex Talon squinted his three amber eyes at the holographic projection. The small blue and green planet rotated slowly before him, deceptively serene against the backdrop of endless space. Rex Talon, so this is Earth. His voice echoed in the command center of the Zarlax mothership. Rex Talon doesn't look particularly threatening. His second-in-command, Commander Nixler, flicked her antenna nervously. Don't let appearances fool you, Admiral. This is the 5th expedition we've sent to this system. None of the previous 4 returned. Rex Talon waved a taloned hand dismissively. Rex Talon, the interstellar dominion has conquered 37 galaxies. Are you telling me we should be concerned about a single planet inhabited by hairless apes who only recently discovered how to leave their atmosphere? With all due respect, sir, the High Council classified Earth as a Class X danger zone for a reason. Every species that has attempted invasion has failed. The Krell, the Morgax Horde, even the Quantum Collective all vanished without a trace. The Admiral huffed, a plume of vapor escaping his respiratory slits. Rex Talon, the Quantum Collective, those spineless gas bags? I'm not surprised, but we are the Zarlax. We have technology they could only dream of, just like the others thought before they disappeared, sir. Rex Talon glared at his second-in-command. Rex Talon, are you questioning my judgment, Commander? Not at all, sir, simply providing context for our mission. Rex Talon, good, because I intend to succeed where others have failed. The Admiral turned to the tactical officer, Lieutenant Gorvin. Rex Talon, what's our current status? We've established orbit behind their moon, sir. Earth's primitive detection systems haven't spotted us. Our cloaking technology appears to be functioning optimally. Rex Talon. Excellent. And our infiltration team? Ready for deployment, Admiral. Scout Unit Alpha has been prepped with atmospheric adapters and linguistic interpreters. They await your command. Rex Talon nodded, his scaled head gleaming under the harsh lights of the command center. Rex Talon. Deploy them immediately! I want eyes on the ground before we commit our main forces! As Lieutenant Gorvin relayed the orders, Commander Nixler stepped closer to the Admiral, lowering her voice. Sir, perhaps we should consider a more cautious approach. The data suggests... Rex Talon. The data suggests nothing concrete, Commander, just vague warnings and unexplained disappearances. I prefer facts. And the fact is that these humans are primitive compared to us. They still burn fossil fuels for Zarek's sake. They fight among themselves over invisible borders and imaginary deities. That may be true, sir, but... Rex Talon, but nothing. We will observe, we will assess, and then we will conquer. That's the Zarlax way. Nixler reluctantly backed down, her expression troubled. Scout Unit Alpha has deployed, sir. They're entering Earth's atmosphere now. Rex Talon, put them on screen. The holographic display shifted, showing the feed from the scout ship's external cameras. The sleek, dart-shaped vessel cut through Earth's upper atmosphere, causing a brief flare of heat before stabilizing in the lower stratosphere. Clouds parted beneath it as it descended toward a landmass the humans called North America. Rex Talon progress report, all systems nominal. No detection from Earth defense systems. Weather conditions optimal. Proceeding to designated observation point. Rex Talon allowed himself a smug smile. This was going exactly as planned. Soon, Earth would be just another conquest in the glorious history of the Zarlax Dominion. Sir, we're detecting unusual energy fluctuations from the planet's surface. Rex Talon, define unusual. I can't, sir. Our sensors aren't familiar with this signature. It appears to be some form of directed energy, but the composition is strange. The Admiral frowned. Rex Talon, is it targeting our scout ship? Negative, sir. It seems to be ambient, but concentrating in the area our scouts are approaching. Rex Talon, pilot, do you detect anything unusual in your vicinity? Nothing on our instruments, Admiral. Wait, there's something odd about the clouds ahead. They're moving unnaturally. The command center crew watched as the scout ship approached a bank of cumulus clouds that indeed seemed to be behaving strangely, swirling and reshaping themselves at impossible speeds. Rex Talon evasive maneuvers. Pull up! The transmission abruptly cut off as a blinding flash engulfed the scout ship. When the light faded, there was nothing left but empty sky. Stunned silence fell over the command center. Rex Talon stared at the screen, mandibles twitching in disbelief. Rex Talon, what in the seven hells of Zarlaxia just happened? Unknown, sir. The scout ship simply vanished. No debris, no energy signature, no distress beacon. It's as if it never existed. Sir, I recommend immediate withdrawal. Rex Talon. No! I will not retreat at the first sign of resistance. Deploy scout units Beta and Gamma. Different approach vectors, full sensor array activated. Nixler exchanged worried glances with Lieutenant Gorvan but didn't argue. Orders were relayed and 2 more scout ships departed the mothership, arcing toward Earth on separate trajectories. Rex Talon, this time we'll be ready for whatever trick these humans are playing. Scout Unit Beta approached from the planet's southern pole while Gamma came in over the vast Pacific Ocean. Both maintained constant communication with the mothership, transmitting real-time data. Pilot Beta, VO, no unusual readings so far, approaching landmass, visual on human settlement. The screens showed a small coastal town, primitive structures clustered along the harbor. Tiny figures moved about oblivious to the alien presence above them. Junior officer, they look so harmless. Commander Nixler, appearances deceive, always remember that. Pilot Beta, VO. No signs of advanced technology, no weapon systems detected. Beginning detailed scan of... Wait, something's happening to our sensors. Rex Talon, clarify. Pilot Beta, VO. They're showing impossible readings. According to this, there's a massive object directly beneath us, but visual confirmation shows nothing but ocean. The feed from Beta showed calm waters below, completely at odds with the sensor readings. Rex Talon, pull up immediately. Too late. The ocean seemed to ripple, then bulge upward. What appeared to be water took on a solid form, reaching for the scout ship with impossible speed. In seconds, Beta was enveloped in what looked like a giant hand made of seawater before being dragged beneath the surface. No debris, no explosion, just gone. Before anyone could react, Gamma's pilot shouted over the comm. Pilot Gamma, VO. Something's latched onto our hull. It came out of nowhere. It looks like... This can't be right. It looks like a human child, but it's outside the ship. In the stratosphere, it's smiling at me through the viewport. Static replaced his voice. Rex Talon stood frozen, his mind struggling to process what he just witnessed. This defied all known laws of physics, all military doctrine, all logic itself. Commander Nixler, Admiral, I strongly suggest we reconsider our approach. The Admiral slowly turned to face her, his expression unreadable. Rex Talon, you were right, Commander. We need more information before proceeding further. He straightened his posture, attempting to regain his composure. Rex Talon, but I will not abandon this mission. The glory of the Zarlax Dominion demands nothing less than total victory. Commander Nixler, what do you propose, sir? Rex Talon studied the holographic Earth spinning innocently before him. Rex Talon, we'll send in a stealth infiltrator. One individual genetically modified to pass as human. They'll gather intelligence from within, identify weaknesses we can exploit. Commander Nixler, that's actually sensible, sir. Rex Talon, don't sound so shocked, Commander. I didn't reach this position by being reckless all the time. Lieutenant Gorvan, we have Agent Korn in stasis, sir. He's undergone extensive genetic modification and cultural training for just such a mission. Rex Talon, wake him. I want him briefed and ready for deployment within the rotation. As officers hurried to carry out his commands, the Admiral returned his gaze to the holographic Earth. Rex Talon, wherever you are, whatever tricks you possess, know this. The Zarlax Dominion does not surrender. We will uncover your secrets, and then we will destroy you. The preparation of Agent Korn proceeded rapidly. The sleek, black-skinned Zarlax operative was awakened from stasis and transformed through advanced genetic manipulation to resemble a human male of average height and build, with what xenobiologists identified as Caucasian features. His training had been extensive, gleaned from years of intercepted Earth broadcasts and communications. Commander Nixler, remember your mission is intelligence gathering only. Do not engage with their military forces, do not attempt sabotage, simply observe, record, and report back. Korn, understood, Commander. I'll discover what happened to our scout ships and identify Earth's defensive capabilities. Rex Talon, the fate of this mission rests on your shoulders, Agent. Do not fail the Dominion. Hours later, a tiny one-person stealth pod ejected from the mothership, its advanced cloaking technology rendering it virtually undetectable. It descended through Earth's atmosphere without incident, landing in an isolated forest region far from human habitation. Agent Korn emerged, dressed in clothing appropriate for the region, a small device disguised as a human smartphone clutched in his hand. This would be his communication link to the mothership, designed to transmit data using Earth's own primitive networks as camouflage. Khorne infiltration successful. Proceeding to nearest human settlement to establish cover identity. Back on the mothership, Admiral Rex Talon allowed himself a small measure of satisfaction. Finally, they were making progress. Soon they would unravel the mystery of Earth's inexplicable defenses, and the path to conquest would be clear. But as the hours passed, a growing sense of unease settled over the command center. Agent Khorne's communications became increasingly bizarre. Khorne, VO. The trees are watching me. I can feel their awareness. This is impossible, but I swear they're turning to follow my movements. Khorne, VO. Found road leading to settlement. Encountered human female. She smiled at me and said, "We've been expecting you." How could she know? My disguise is perfect. Khorne, VO. The settlement appears normal on the surface. Humans engaging in typical behaviors, but there's something wrong. They all know exactly who I am. A child pointed at me and said, "You came from the stars." His mother laughed it off, but her eyes knew. Admiral Rex Talon paced the command center, his agitation growing with each passing moment. "Rex Talon, what is happening down there?" Commander Nixler. His vital signs are elevated but stable. Brain activity shows increasing stress patterns, but no indication of hallucination or malfunction in his implants. Rex Talon, so he's actually experiencing these things. Lieutenant Gorvan, that's impossible, sir. What if Earth isn't what we think it is? Rex Talon, explain. Lieutenant Gorvan, the data doesn't make sense from a technological or biological perspective. But what if we're dealing with something beyond conventional understanding? Something metaphysical? Rex Talon, you mean like magic? Don't be ridiculous, Lieutenant. We're scientists and warriors, not superstitious primitives. Before Gorvan could respond, Khorne's voice came through again, now tinged with undisguised panic. "Khorne!" VO. They're all around me now, the humans smiling. They've invited me to something they call a welcome party. They know, somehow they all know. I'm maintaining cover, but wait, the ground is shifting beneath my feet. It's like it's alive. Everything here is alive and aware. And the transmission cut off abruptly. Rex Talon, Agent Khorne, report. Agent Khorne, nothing but static answered him. Rex Talon, get him back, Lieutenant Gorvan. I can't, sir. His beacon is still active, but it's not transmitting data. It's as if something is blocking the signal, or as if he's simply chosen to stop communicating. Rex Talon, that's absurd. Khorne is a veteran operative with unwavering loyalty to the Dominion. Commander Nixler... Sir, I'm detecting a transmission from Earth. It's being broadcast on all frequencies using our own encryption protocols. Rex Talon, that's impossible. Put it through. The command center speakers crackled to life, and a voice that sounded disturbingly like Agent Khorne, but somehow different, more fluid, more musical, filled the air. Voice, VO. Greetings, Admiral Vex Talon of the Zarlax Dominion. Earth welcomes you and your crew. We would be delighted if you would join us on the surface. There's so much we could learn from each other, so much to share, so much to experience. The Admiral stood rigid with shock. Rex Talon, how do you know my name? How are you using our protocols? Voice, VO. Oh, Admiral, your Agent Khorne has been most helpful in that regard. Although he's not exactly your agent anymore, he's found a new home here with us, as have all the others who came before you. Rex Talon, others? You mean the previous expeditions? What have you done with them? Voice, VO. Done with them? Nothing they didn't ultimately choose themselves. They're all here, living among us, happy, fulfilled. As you could be too. Rex Talon. We are the Zarlax Dominion. We do not surrender. We conquer. Voice VO. Oh, Admiral, Earth doesn't want to fight you. Earth doesn't need to fight you. Earth simply is. And what Earth is, well, that's something you'd have to experience to understand. The transmission ended, leaving a stunned silence in its wake. Commander Nixler. Orders, sir? The Admiral stared at the holographic Earth, his mind racing with possibilities, none of them comforting. Rex Talon. Prepare the main invasion force. Whatever game these humans are playing, it ends now. We will descend in overwhelming numbers. We will identify whatever technology or trickery they're using, and we will crush it beneath our heel. Commander Nixler. Are you certain that's wise, sir, given what we've witnessed? Rex Talon, especially given what we've witnessed. No primitive species makes fools of the Zarlax Dominion and lives to tell about it. Ready all troops, we attack at dawn. As the mothership hummed with preparations for war, Earth continued its serene rotation below, seemingly oblivious to the threat gathering above it, or perhaps in some inexplicable way, looking forward to it. The massive Zarlak warships descended through Earth's atmosphere like metallic thunderclouds, their hulls gleaming in the early morning sunlight. Admiral Rex Talon stood at the command center of the lead vessel, his posture rigid with determination. Rex Talon, status report, Lieutenant Gorvan. No resistance detected, sir. Earth defense systems remain dormant. No missile launches, no fighter scrambles, not even increased communications chatter. Rex Talon. They're either fools or supremely confident. Either way, they'll regret their complacency. Commander Nixler. So don't you find it strange that they're not responding at all? Even the most primitive species typically attempt some form of defense when invaded. Rex Talon, perhaps they're paralyzed with fear. Or maybe they're planning something. It doesn't matter, our forces are prepared for any eventuality. The invasion fleet had strategically positioned itself above major population centers across the planet. The plan was simple: simultaneous shows of force to demonstrate Zarlak superiority, followed by targeted strikes against military installations. Minimal civilian casualties, not out of compassion but practicality. Dead beings couldn't serve the Dominion. Lieutenant Gorvan, all units report ready for Phase 1 deployment. Rex Talon. Excellent. Launch dropships. Let the humans witness the might of the Zarlak's dominion. Across the fleet, bay doors slid open, releasing swarms of smaller vessels like deadly hornets. The dropships plunged toward Earth's surface, each carrying 30 elite Zarlak warriors armed with plasma rifles and gravitic disruptors. On the main view screen, Rex Talon watched his forces descend upon a human city labeled Chicago on their maps. The dropships expertly navigated between tall structures of glass and steel, causing panic among the tiny figures scurrying below. Rex Talon, look at them run! Such fragile creatures. The first dropship touched down in a large open area, a park according to their intelligence. The bay door opened and Zarlak's troops poured out, weapons at the ready. Lieutenant Gorvan, Ground Team Alpha has established landing zone. No resistance so far. Rex Talon. Wait! The humans, they're not running anymore. They're gathering, surrounding our troops, but they're unarmed. On the screen, hundreds of humans were indeed forming a circle around the Zarlak soldiers, who had taken defensive positions. The humans made no aggressive moves, they simply stood watching. Rex Talon, what game are they playing? Commander, Strike Force report. Commander Drax, VO, situation unclear, Admiral. Humans present but non-hostile. Awaiting orders. Rex Talon, show them we mean business. Fire warning shots. On screen, the Zarlak soldiers raised their weapons and fired into the air. Beams of pulsating energy streaked upward and then curved in impossible arcs, looping back toward the ground but dissipating harmlessly before impact. Talon, what in the seven hells? Commander Drax, VO. Sir, our weapons are malfunctioning. The energy discharges aren't behaving according to known physics. Rex Talon, impossible. Those are military-grade plasma rifles. Lieutenant Gorvan, similar reports coming in from all landing zones. The weapon systems are behaving erratically, and the humans, they're still just watching. Commander Nixler, sir, look at their faces. The humans, they're smiling. Indeed, the faces of the gathered humans showed no fear, no anger, only serene, knowing smiles. Some had even begun to sit cross-legged on the ground, as if settling in to watch an entertaining performance. Rex Talon. This is psychological warfare. They're trying to unnerve our troops. Commander Drax, maintain position, and Commander Drax, VO. Admiral, something's happening to the ground beneath us. It's moving. The camera feed from Drax's helmet showed the park grass rippling like water, gently at first, then with increasing intensity. Several Zarlak soldiers lost their footing, stumbling as the earth undulated beneath them. Rex Talon, pull back to the dropship. But before the soldiers could comply, the grass abruptly stretched upward, growing at impossible speeds. Within seconds, the Zarlak's troops were entangled in a forest of writhing green tendrils that wrapped around limbs, weapons, torsos. Zarlak soldier, help! It's pulling me down! The command center watched in horror as the soldiers were dragged beneath the surface, disappearing without a trace. Rex Talon, what is this sorcery? Commander Nixler, sir, we need to retreat. This is beyond our understanding. Rex Talon. No, we will not be defeated by primitive magic. Ready the main invasion force. We attack with everything we have. Commander Nixler. But sir, Rex Talon, no buts, Commander. We will conquer this planet, or we will die trying. As the mothership prepared for a full-scale invasion, the holographic Earth continued to spin serenely, its secrets still hidden, its defenses still unknown.